Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. I hope you had an amazing Christmas as well. I know that I did. Like, honestly, I had such a good time in London. It was absolutely incredible. I actually did bump into a few like big Lego fans while we were there, and it was really nice speaking to them. Actually, a few on the tube whilst I was trying to haul some of this stuff back as well. And it was, it was really, really nice talking to a few of yous. And I really, really enjoyed it, and it just made me smile so much. So thank you so much, whoever you were. But yeah, obviously we did pick up quite a few bits while we were in London, and I've got to apologise to my family. Because it was a bit of a struggle getting some of it back in the car, because some of them are really, really big sets. So I do apologise for that, but I did take the hit and I sat with these sets on my knee for a 9-hour journey. So, I do apologise, but at least we managed to get it back and we're all okay, we're all safe. So that's the main thing. But yeah, obviously we went to Battersea Power Station while we were there and checked out that Lego store, and that was really, really cool. I really, really like that Lego store. It's a very different, unique style, with obviously the black and white logo and stuff like that rather than the other one. And then we went to Southfields and picked up a Pick-a-Brick cup there, and I'll show you what we got. And we also went to Leicester Square as well, and that was on Boxing Day. We went to Leicester Square, and I did have a video planned for Boxing Day, but just because of how things went with family and stuff, I obviously didn't post that. And yesterday we were travelling home, and we were travelling for like the whole day, pretty much. So we got up, saw family, and then travelled home. So it was like I didn't have a chance to, and by the time I got home it was 8 o'clock, and I thought, I'm not going to do a video now, I'm just going to get in bed. But we're back now, and we are going to do daily videos, like keep turning them out every single day, and this is going to keep me busy for quite a while. I'm pretty sure, like maybe a month or so. Maybe, I'm not too sure, maybe not a month. But yeah, Leicester Square is got to be one of the coolest stores I think I've ever been to. I believe it's the biggest one in the UK, and obviously there's quite a lot of things there. So they have like all the Harry Potter minifigures. They had Draco Malfoy, they had Voldemort and Bellatrix Lestrange, they had a few Shakespeare figures, and the guy on the London bus as well. And they also had like a few of the other Harry Potter figures, so like Harry, Hermione, Ron, and a few of the owls, but all brick built, and they were all huge. It's really, really cool to see. And obviously they did have a few bits downstairs, like Big Ben, and a few Mosaic Arts, and the James Bond, Aston Martin as well, but we didn't actually see those. Well, I did see those, but I didn't video them, unfortunately, so I do apologise. But we did see them because it was quite busy. Like, it was dead outside, but then in the store it was really busy. So, I'm not too sure why that was, but I think everyone was going for the Boxing Day sales, and there was quite a few good sales. Like, there was 25% off quite a few sets, and I did almost pick up the skate park as well to add to the city, but I thought because I'm picking up what I've actually picked up, then I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna pick it up. But I'll show you what we got. So let's have a look at what we got. So we'll start with the least exciting things that we picked up, and these are of course the Pick-a-Brick cups. Now I picked up 2, and we stacked these both to the T because I want to actually see, kind of how much you can fit into these without, like while stacking without, oh my god, I don't know what I'm saying. I want to see how much you can fit into these if you're stacking them compared to not stacking them. And I weighed these, and they're about 500 grams each, and I worked out if they're 5p a brick, roughly, because that's what they are for the 2x4 bricks. You're going to get £23 worth into one of these rather than what you pay is like £15, so it's worth stacking, and you can get all your money's worth. So we did, obviously, if you can see here, we picked up quite a few bits. I started stacking the top of these, but I didn't, want to continue. I picked up a few of these because I thought, for maybe doing the back of the boutique hotel, that might cover them quite nicely. And these are the 1x6 green bricks. So I thought they'd be really nice to cover the back. And I also picked up a few more 2x4 bricks as well. And then we picked up some yellow flowers in this one. These little dinky yellow flowers. And finally we picked up the 2x4 grey plates, if I can get them out. Picked up quite a few 2x4 grey plates, and they're obviously to do the train tracks with, or Mills plates, which I'm going to use quite a few of these to make some Mills plates. And I think there's like 100 and some of these in this box, 160 I believe I managed to squeeze in, as well as everything else, and they're all under there as well. And we did exactly the same for the second box. This one again is stacked to the T, if we can open it. There we are. So we started off, we put on the top these ones just to like add an extra layer. We also got a few leaf pieces because we need them in the park. Now, majority of this box, and there has got to be over 100, 200 maybe of these, it's just 2x4 pink bricks. Like, I really, really needed these pink bricks, and like, obviously we have gone like mad on these, and you'll be able to see underneath as well, maybe without tipping everything out, that we've got loads of these. So, you know, they're going to be really, really nice for building like quite a few Mills plates and also helping to bulk up bits in the city as well. If I wanted pink walls, then we can do that as well. And similar to the grey plates, we also picked up the green plates because these are amazing for doing grass bits with, and I was starting to run out of them. So we really, really needed them, and I'm going to start using these, you know, to add more bits to the park and the train tracks, which we wanted to do, so I can actually finally do the train tracks on the second shelf over there. Although I feel like with this new big set, we are going to be, you know, maybe extending and building a new table to go down there. So maybe we're going to be doing that. We also got some promos, and I'm going to show you the promos now just because I want to show you the main thing we got afterwards. So the first promo we got was the Christmas baubles. Now we already have these, and if you've watched the video then you'll see that we've already got these. These are going to go away in my storage box for my girlfriend for next Christmas, and she already knows this, so it's not any secret that you've got to keep or anything, but these are going to go in there and she's going to have these next Christmas because she did actually really want to build these with me, and I built them on video, and I feel really, really bad about that. So that was another selling point for me in getting these. So, you know, we picked these up, and if I ordered online then we wouldn't have got any of these promos either. The other one I got is an older promo again, and I really wanted this when it came out, but I just didn't, like, I think it came out with the Sanderson sisters house, so the Hocus Pocus house, and I didn't actually buy that at the time it came out. I still haven't bought it yet, and I do really want to add it to the city, but I didn't buy it. So it was actually the the marble run, the maze, the magic maze, and it's really cool. So basically you build this up, it's like a brick built maze, and if you had these as a kid, then, you know, you're gonna be really, really hyped up about this. But the whole goal is to get the ball from the starting point here to the finish point here, and you've got to go through the whole maze and everything without like knocking the ball off the table or anything like that. So I think that's a really, really cool one to get, and obviously I'm guessing it pivots and stuff like that, so you can move it about. And I just think it's a really cool kind of set that we can build and probably play with. So, you know, that's one that we're going to build in the future. And obviously my girlfriend told me the other day that she was playing with one of these with her little cousins. So I think it's going to be like a really, really cool set to build. And obviously this was stuff we had as a kid, so it's going to bring back quite a bit of nostalgia for me to build this. So I'm really, really excited to build that one as well. But that's going to be stored for future, and I'm going to build that later because I do have a few projects. So obviously, as you'll know, we do still need to build the other car wash and build the double car wash. So that's something we're going to do. But that's going to get put off to the side for a little bit as well, because we do have one main thing that we picked up. And this is why I apologise for having to shift this back from London. And that is, of course, the Avengers Tower. If I can even get this on the desk. There we are. So we picked up the Avengers Tower. And obviously this is one that there's been so much hype about. Obviously it's the biggest, I believe it's the biggest Marvel set that's ever been created. And obviously it's the most amount of minifigures you ever get in a set. So on the website it says there's 31, but there is actually 32. Well, it's kind of speculated on certain minifigures, because we are obviously getting, here you can see, if we can lift this, it's really hard to lift. And this is why it was so hard to get back. So we are getting Kevin here. I believe he's called Kevin. Yeah, Kevin Feige. So we're getting him, and if I've pronounced that wrong, then I do apologise. So he's an extra minifigure, and he's actually the I believe the owner of Marvel. So he's like an extra minifigure that we're getting in this, and he's not like a movie character or anything like that, but it's cool to have him in this. However, the reason I say it's like speculated is because, like, obviously we get all these minifigures here, but then the ones that are a bit like, is it a minifigure, is Ant-Man, which is like the micro minifigure. We got Hulk, which is the huge minifigure, and then we've also got Dummy as well. And Dummy, like, yes, he's a character in Marvel, but he's brick built in this, so do we class him as a minifigure? But having said, like 31, 32, or like even 28 minifigures is absolutely incredible. And this is like the like piece de resistance in my collection now. So obviously we are getting the full tower, but we also get a Quinjet, and then we get some Chitauri fighters as well, and the big ones, and I can't remember the names of these. We do get quite a lot in this. We obviously get some minifigures that haven't been to the Avengers Tower, like Wasp as well, which is going to be a nice one to add to our collection. And obviously, when I collected Marvel as a kid, like I'm a big Iron Man fan, so like this is cool for me, like to have the Avengers Tower, obviously, which was Stark Tower. But also, it's like when I collected minifigures as a kid, it was like we only had Iron Man, I had one Hulk, and quite a few Spider-Mans. I didn't really have, I had a Thor as well, but off a tiny little set, so I didn't have many minifigures. And now we're getting pretty much the whole Avengers cast to add to my collection, and we've measured it, and it does fit in the city, I believe. We need to add it to a Mills plate, so maybe, you know, maybe we'll struggle. But even if it doesn't fit into the city, let me put this down. even if it doesn't fit into the city, then it's going to sit here where the Lego head is down there, and the Lego head can move somewhere else. And when we do expand or we move to a different place, then we are going to, you know, obviously take that with us and build some new tables that's not on a slanted roof, so we can actually put the Avengers Tower in. But I'm really excited about this, and it's obviously like a set that I've really wanted. I'm going to start building it today for the video tomorrow. So if you want to see this being built, then come to tomorrow's video. It is going to be like in a few parts though, because obviously with doing uni work and everything, I'm not going to build this straight away. Like I believe it takes like 30 hours to build, so I'm going to do like a few hours a day and maybe make a little series out of it, do a few parts every single day, and keep building this up to just like maybe 2 or 3 bags a day, so we can do this. I'm not too sure how many bags are in this. I'm going to crack it open after this video and see, but before we end the video, I do need to sort these. I need to sort these pick-a-brick boxes out, so if you want to help me sort these out, then please, because I need your help. So let's sort them out now. So there we are, it's fully sorted out now. Obviously I do need to break these down, but I'll break them down off video. So I'll kind of explain what my thought process is behind everything. So these here, and these as well, are going to be used to make Mills plates. Obviously these were picked up in different stores, so that's why like I've gone for a different variation, because the other store didn't have these, and we picked up a lot of these in that other store. So these are going to be used to make Mills plates, and if we did ever want to build anything out of them, then we can use them. But look at the stack of them, so many, and I'm obviously going to sort these into boxes, and some of the boxes that we have down underneath here as well, we'll sort them into them. These I'm going to use to make train tracks and Mills plates. I think that's the plan. So I think there's 27 in each stack, and I can't do the maths. 27 times 5, there's about 120 of them, and then obviously there's 27 in each stack of these, and we've got the green plates and all these green ones as well, and one that obviously must have fallen off somewhere. I'm not too sure where that's come from. So these are all going to be used to make grassy verges and stuff like that. These pieces I picked up just because I think they'd look nice on the back of the boutique hotel over here. Maybe we can add a bit of pattern just to cover up the back and make it look a bit nicer. We'll have to figure it out, but that's something we might do in the future. So I thought they'd be good, or if we want to build walls in that colour, then we can use them. Now we also picked up these, and these were just stacked on the top of these bricks just to add a bit of extra, like just to fill the box and make out money's worth. Obviously there's no plans for them. We're going to use these to make corn and stuff. You can stack a few, and obviously if you follow for a while, then you'll see we used to have corn along the edge of the train tracks. So that's something that, you know, I might end up doing in the future, is making a few more corn plants. So they're going to be used for that. And we picked up the green because that's going to, the green leaf pieces, because they're going to be used to make more grass, flowers, different bits they had in the city. So obviously you can see down here, we use them there, and all the way over there. All of that, the base of them is those flowers. So it takes a while, but you know, it's definitely worth using. And then obviously these were just, again, to fill in some spaces. So I don't have any plans for these, but you know, we might as well take a few bricks if we can and fill up the box. Like, there's no need not to. And these I picked up to fill in a gap, but also because I've seen people make hay using these. So you stack 4 together, all facing outwards to make hay. Why do I keep saying corn? So you do it like 2 by 4 and they make bales of hay. And I thought that's a really cool feature. So I think that's maybe something that I'm going to use them to make. I'm not too sure yet, but you know, we might as well have them, and I think that'll be a really cool little thing to do. And there we have it. I know it's probably not like the biggest haul you've seen, but it is my biggest haul today. Like, it is absolutely incredible. I'm so excited to start building that Avengers Tower, and I'm going to obviously start building it after this. I just need to sort these out, and we're going to shoot 2 videos in one, but I need to edit this video, send it off, and then we're going to start making that. But obviously I'm going to sort these out off camera because it's such a big job to do, and it's going to take me quite a while. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please stay tuned, please like, please subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.